to Elevate and Evolve. I am really glad you're tuning in today because I'm not gonna lie, this video is for both of us. Lately, I've been feeling like life is just throwing problems at me, and I have to remember to just keep on fighting. So if you relate to this today, and as always, this is your safe space. Today I'm going to talk about managing your mental health while life just keeps throwing stuff at you. We're going to talk about burnout, boundaries, healing, and most importantly, choosing yourself, even when it's hard. So we're going to get into it. Part 1, you can't take care of everything if you're empty. One of the biggest lessons that I've had to learn is that you can't pour from an empty cup. Of course, everyone's heard that before. I used to believe that if I just, worked harder, organized better, or planned more, I'd be able to balance everything. But what actually happened was I would just start showing up as a hollow version of myself. I was just going through the motions at work, at school, with family. But on the inside, I felt numb. And the scary part about it is when you're on autopilot for so long, you start to believe that emptiness is like a normal feeling. And your life deserves the whole living, breathing you, not the burnt out shell of you. So the first rule I'm learning is taking care of myself is not optional. It is the foundation for everything else. Number 2, recognizing burnout before it completely takes over. Burnout, it doesn't just happen overnight. Sometimes it's the little signs like, you're sleeping throughout the night, but you're still exhausted. You're snapping at your friends and family for absolutely no reason. The things that you used to be very passionate about, now it feels like chores. Or sometimes you start fantasizing about disappearing. I wish I could just take a break from life, For me, the first sign is usually irritability. Tiny inconveniences feel huge. Everything literally feels like a chore. Even picking something to eat. And once full burnout hits, it can take weeks, sometimes months to recover. And number 3, small things that actually help. Now we're going to talk about, real ways to manage it when you're in survival mode, not just that fake advice just go take a bubble bath. No, you need real habits that protect your mind when you're juggling a million things. So number 1 would be tiny safe spaces. Protect little 5 to 10 minute pockets of your day. No phone, no pressure, just breathing or journaling a page, or just being able to sit down and drink something without multitasking. And it sounds small, but when your whole life feels chaotic, these tiny safe spaces can do so much. Number 2, lowering the bar without giving up. I used to think that if I couldn't do something perfectly, then I just shouldn't do it at all. But now, if the best I can bring is 20%, then I'm just gonna have to show up with that 20%. Imperfect effort still moves you forward. Consistency matters more than perfection. And number 3, give yourself permission to be selfish. Choosing yourself will sometimes look selfish to people who expect you to sacrifice yourself for them. You have to be okay with disappointing others in order to protect yourself. You matter just as much as any responsibility you carry. And to be real with y'all for a minute, lately I've been going through so much. And that's also why it's taken me so long to come out with another video. Mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, life's been real heavy. And I've been trying to juggle everything, school, work, personal goals, financial stress, and trying to stay sane, in the middle of all that. Y'all, my dog just died. I'm having car problems. Y'all, life is for real. And honestly, I've had moments where I just wanted to quit. Not permanently quit, but just pause life and just sit somewhere and not be responsible for anything for a hot minute. And I've struggled with, anxiety, depression, and BPD, and I'm not ashamed to say that anymore. Some days I feel unstoppable, and other days it is a fight just to get out of bed, let alone be productive or positive. Traumatic experiences don't just go away. You carry it, and it leaks into how you trust people, how you see yourself, and how you show up in the world. Adding to that, the pressure I put on myself, like wanting to stop drinking, working out every day, reading my Bible consistently, trying to lose weight. It is a lot. It's like I'm trying to completely transform. But sometimes I forget to give myself grace in the process. But here's what I've been doing differently. I started journaling again, but I video journal. If I'm real mad, I cannot just sit down and write. I can't do that. So I literally just set my phone up and let it all out. And when I'm in a calmer mood, I do have different journals. I have one for prayers, one for venting, one for Bible study. I've been trying to really build discipline, and not just for the sake of goals, but to rebuild me. And part of that is learning to forgive myself when I fall short. I also have to admit that I was inconsistent, not because I didn't care, but because I was tired. And if you're in that space, I see you. Don't give up on yourself. Start small and give yourself a safe space to be honest. Talk to God, talk to friends, take breaks, cry if you need to, laugh if you can. And remember, you don't have to juggle everything perfectly. You just have to keep going. And for the last part, if you are in a dark place right now, if you're in a season right now where everything feels heavy, if you're waking up tired and you're just moving through your day numb, please hear me when I say, you are not broken, you are not weak. You are carrying things that nobody else can see, and you are still standing. Healing takes time, balance takes time, and you're allowed to move slower. You're also allowed to need help. You're still worthy. You're still whole, even on the days that you do not feel like it. And that is it. So if you take anything from this video, please let it be this. Please choose yourself, even when it's messy, even when you feel guilty. Managing your mental health is not a luxury. It is literally survival. And you deserve a life that feels like yours, not just a to-do list you're trapped under. If this resonated with you, please comment below. Let's create a space where we can lift each other up, because you're never alone in this. And thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to heal. I love y'all, and I am 100% rooting for y'all. And until next time, protect your peace and prioritize your growth. Baby, you